Hi, I'm Roger Conrad. I'm co-editor of MLP Profits with Elliott Gue. What I want to talk about today is the general state of the market, and in particular how it's affecting the prices of some of our recommendations. You know, in the early months of our service, it was a pretty much uninterrupted string upward. So virtually everything continued to tack on gains as investors began to flock into MLPs for the tax advantages, for the yield, and mainly as they regained confidence in the overall market. Well, some of that confidence has eroded over the past month or two. A lot of investors have become worried that we're heading for a repeat of 2008, in which a lot of these MLPs admittedly did fall pretty dramatically. But you know, what I want to impress on everybody is this. You know, yes, there's a lot of things to worry about, but there's really only one thing that you as an investor need to worry about in these MLPs, and that is, how safe is the distribution? Are they going to be able to maintain it? Is there anything going on now, be it the European credit crisis or the oil spill in the Gulf or a threat of new regulation or taxes? Is there anything that can result in the distribution being cut or poses a risk to that company? And I think if you can answer honestly that there's really not any risk, or the risks are low, then you really need to stay in there with these recommendations. You know, over the past several weeks, we've talked a lot about earnings. We've looked at a lot of the results with mainly the focus on the distribution. Is it sustainable? And more important, and also equally importantly, can it be grown? Are they doing the things, investing in their business, the capital spending, to grow the distribution over time? And again, our recommendations have proven up to the mark in the first quarter. And again, this is a continuation from the fourth quarter, from the third quarter before that, from the second quarter before that. These companies have made the grade. They made the grade during 2008. They suffered in the stock market. They recovered in full and then some, though, when confidence returned to the market. So again, you know, a sell-off of this nature, panic-induced, a lot of fear out there. It can go on for a while, but as long as the companies can make it as businesses, then you're in pretty good shape. One thing I think, another thing that makes me very confident to leave you with here is the fact that a lot of these MLPs have actually deleveraged over the past year. They've taken advantage of record low interest rates to push out maturities, in other words, eliminate refinancing risk. So even if we do sink into a major credit collapse here, which I think is very unlikely, even if we do, these MLPs are set to continue with their growth plans. They have the capital in place. Again, they don't have the refinancing risk. And again, a very, very positive situation. So what we're going to be doing is taking advantage of the lower prices to recommend these first-rate MLPs. And again, you know, it's axiomatic that in the marketplace, everybody wants to buy something that's going up. Nobody wants to buy anything when it's at a value. But if you look at these MLPs we recommend, you'll see the yields are a point and a half, 2 percentage points even greater than they were just a month and a half ago for no fundamental reason, only the market taking back some of what it's given to MLPs over the past few months. So that adds up to me as an extraordinary buying opportunity. Again, don't buy blindly. Read our advice. Again, we've done a lot of work on earnings to help you understand just what is going to be behind these distributions, behind the distribution growth. Read that. But again, if you're light in any of these things, excellent opportunity to buy in. I will give the admonishment, we don't advise using stop losses or trailing stop losses. There's too much potential to get whipsawed. But you know, prudent purchases, and again, prices have come down. Excellent time to be getting in. So thanks for tuning in. I'll look forward to chatting with you next time.